Yeah, we do them. So I'm currently in traffic, back in Guernsey as usual, and I'm at the Roays. I'm heading up to the Russell Day Centre, is where I normally go on this day. Exactly the same time, day each week, so it's Thursday, and I've got to be there for 11:30. It's currently 11:10. I've just come from another care home where I do exercise classes for older people. They're all seated, so nice and safe, but great for their joints, keeps mobility moving, keeps their joints mobile, keeps their muscles strong, and they really enjoy it, and it's very good for their mental health as well. So I've just been to Someway Manor, and so I do them do one, head to another. I do no more than 3 in a day, then mingled in with that as the rest of my work, which is personal training, one-on-one clients in a gym, but I also do one-on-one sessions for people in care homes as well. So if there's someone that's elderly and they don't want to attend a group class for whatever reason, they may not be able to get out of their room, I go into their room and I do one-on-one training with them. So I'll work on keeping their joints mobile, flexibility, keeping their muscles strong. Just by getting them to move, the most simple moves helps. So I do that as well. So there's really 3 areas to my job: one-on-one personal training in a gym, which is for, I'd say, the general adult, of any age with no injuries. That's sort of the main general stuff. Then the more specialised stuff I do: group exercise classes in care homes and one-on-one PT personal training in care homes. So I've got 3 areas, so it's quite nice. I've got a variety of stuff, so that means I'm out and about quite a lot. I'm not based really in the gym too much, because I don't really want to be based in the gym doing one-on-one training all day. It's anything you do too much of it, it gets a bit same old. So it's nice and interesting, and I like going out to these care homes, or I do some community centres as well. There's not all care homes. Also do some nursing homes. So again, each class is slightly different. You adapt to their fitness, and of course I'm not training athletes here. These are people in their 80s, 90s. Also there's over 100-year-old person I train. So you can imagine, you've got to be very versatile. I enjoy it. I've done it for a long time. I suppose I'd say I'm quite experienced in it all now. I've been doing this job for, God, how long? How old am I now? I don't know, maybe 20 years. Can't believe that. Is that right? 20 years? No, not quite. No, it's probably 18 years. I haven't worked for myself for 18 years. I was employed, which is where I did all my qualifications. Then 6 years ago I went self-employed. When I was employed, I wasn't doing any of the care home stuff or nothing like that. I set all that up on my own. So when I left my employer, I set up all the care home exercises, because no one was really doing it. The PT in care homes. So it's a really nice thing to offer the community, because to be honest with you, no one's really interested in doing it in my industry, because it's probably seen as not the thing to be doing. It's not cool, it's not trendy to train the older population, but actually that's where I really enjoy training. You got to have a good person. It's the personality that does it. You can't be too serious with them. You got a bit of a laugh and a joke with them, and also do exercise. And I play music. We play all the 50s and 60s stuff, and they really enjoy it. They look forward to it. I've done them for years and years. Probably 6 years I've done a lot of these care homes. I do once a week. It has its challenges, don't get me wrong, but I do enjoy it. So I'm nearly there now. We've got temporary traffic lights. But yeah, so a lot of people asking sort of what I do, and this is what I do pretty much. So, road closed. Oh, this is the problem. So I'm currently at St Martin's, and probably the worst bit about my job, to be honest with you, is driving around. It's not the driving, it's not far, because it's Guernsey, it's the constant road closures everywhere. Don't get me wrong, I know some people can go, oh, don't moan, it's only Guernsey, it's only small, but we have got a very we're very densely populated with cars for the size of the island. Probably the most densely populated in the world, from what I was reading the other day, for the size of the island, for the size of the place. So you get road closures and you get, it drives you mad. But yeah, I don't drive far. The furthest I'll drive, to give you an example, the furthest time-wise, the furthest place I go to is probably Chateau, one of the nearest names, out Plymouth, and that will take me 25 minutes. That's the furthest I'll drive from one point to another to work. So I know a lot of you are thinking, Ross, shut up. You know, I live in London or wherever, and I've got to travel ages. I know. But that's what happens to you when you live on an island. Everywhere seems far away after a while. A 20-minute drive is considered quite far. I know, it's mad. I've driven in a Cool. Car nearly crashed then. The car in front of me slammed on the hoot. It was his turn at the filter. Oh, funny. It does make me laugh driving sometimes. I don't know what I was saying. I was saying about, I've driven in the UK. I know what it's like, and I know what it's like here. Not moaning really, but I find that's the bit that frustrates me more, is driving, traffic. Anyway, nearly there. Right, so I've just been to the Russells, had a good class, really enjoyed it. Yeah, about 20 of them, about 20 people, and we had music on. We did a whole body, legs, midsection and upper body, mobility exercises, strengthening exercises, and they give me a present as well. They will give me a present, which is really nice, for Christmas. So, you know, you don't get that from other people. Where's this road closed? More road closures again. Which way should I go? Let's go down here. And surprise, we got a jam up. So the schedule for the rest of my day is, I'm heading home now. What's the time? So it's 12:10. I'm heading home. Getting home might take me a little bit longer than I thought it would. Let's put my rear demister on, my front screen on to keep it all clear. So it might take a little bit longer than I thought it would to get home, but it won't be long. It won't be any more than 20-25 minutes. Then I've got to go see my daughter do a dance, which is something out of the ordinary for a Thursday. So she's doing a dance, so I've got to go back up St Andrews, and it sort of makes you wonder whether I should bother going home, but it's a bit long a way to wait. So I got to go up there for her dance, then I'm back to work for 4 o'clock, and so this is where it changes. So my work this afternoon is in the gym, so I operate out of a commercial gym this afternoon. So no more care homes, I'm done with these for today, and I'll be working, so I've got about 4 or 5 PT sessions with different people. Then I'm taking a group class at 5:45. I take a group class of people as well, part of a class. Oh no, look at the traffic. Why did I come this way? Yeah, so this is what you get. So in St Martin's at the moment, it is quite difficult because St Martin's is like a main little bit everyone uses. So it might be easier just to go down the Val de Terres, which is another route to get home. It is difficult actually. It's really weird coming from this area to get home, it's a bit of a pain. As you can see, it's pouring down. We've got horrible weather today. We've got wind, rain. Hopefully this won't take too long to move. This is not looking good, is it? So you know when I was moaning before about the traffic, this is exactly what I mean. A simple journey home which should take 15 minutes, 20 minutes, takes ages. But I'm not going that way, I'm going left, so hopefully I can turn left here. Hopefully. It's probably going to be jammed up left as well, isn't it? Well, this is all part of my daily work life, so I suppose it's all a bit relevant for today. I wasn't planning on getting caught in a jam up, but there we go. Hopefully it won't be too long. You can probably see we've got the M&S food there on the left. Marks and Spencer's. In St Martin's. Right, I'm going left. Everyone out of the way. Oh, so everyone seems to be going that way. I assume you can go left here. I hope you can. Can you go left? Yep. Yeah, so this used to be a garage here on the right. I mean, it's still a forecourt. Yes. Bit of traffic down here. Not too bad. Oh, thank goodness for that. Out the traffic. It was all going the other way because going this way, they're all being diverted. That's why there's a jam up. Luckily, it wasn't affecting me because I was going the other way. But yeah, that can cause big delays. Oh, it's pouring down. Yeah, so that would be a sort of quite a regular day for me. So you can see I'm out and about, and obviously if I get any time off, that's the time I get to do videos for my channel, which works perfect for me. So I'm, you know, it's not as I'm anywhere for an 8-hour shift. I'll be somewhere for a bit, then I'll be out and about, then I might have a few hours off like I got now, which means I can go to things like my daughter's dancing thing she's doing. Not really sure what it is, but I've got to be there for 1:30. It's 12:15 now, so I'll probably get home in 15 minutes, maybe have a half hour at home to have something to eat, head out again. I'm not sure how long it's going to take. It might be an hour or something. Go back home for a bit and back out to work for 4 o'clock. Then I'll be there till about 7, half 7 tonight. Then yeah, then the next day it can be a little bit different. You know, it might not be care homes, it might be more PT, but it's nice. Really varied. Don't get me wrong, some days you do get a bit, you know, it's like any job, it's not all loving it, but on the whole I think I've adapted to liking it more than I used to. When I first left my job, my employment job, I didn't like being self-employed at all. I didn't like the randomness of it. I was used to being somewhere for 8 hours, you know what I mean? I wasn't used to being out and about in the day. I felt a bit lost. I didn't really know what I was meant to be doing. You know, I didn't have anyone in charge of me, which I thought would be nice, but it felt a bit weird at the beginning. But I got used to it. And now, I don't think, you never know, but I don't really think, I don't know. You sort of get used to it. I'm not really sure what else I'll do now. I had a little go at a few things, but it just wasn't really for me, really, and I've ended up being self-employed again. The trouble is, it's hard to explain to people that have, you know, people that have always been employed their whole life. It's really hard for them to understand what you mean when you say, I don't think I can work anywhere, because you get so used to doing your own thing. You get so used to doing what you want. The minute you go anywhere, it's strange when you've got to stick somewhere for a certain amount of time. Weird. Let me know if you're self-employed and you sort of get what I mean. I think a lot of people struggle to be employed after being self-employed. I think a lot of people would. I didn't think I would, but I did. I worked somewhere for a little bit, and yeah, it's a bit odd, but you know, that's just me. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up there. Thanks for watching, and if you want to see more stuff, remember to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.